ang dahilan nitong forum na ito ay para masabi natin, maipaliwanag natin na ito yung mga plano namin gawin at ano yung aming pangangailangan sa iba't ibang mga stakeholder upang pagandahin ang sitwasyon ng traffic.
Sir,
Yeah.
harap po tayo sa camera. Next
Oo nga.
question po. Ian, GMA7.
Mr. President, I'm here.
Oh yes.
Sir, as we all know, yung mga face-to-face classes na suspend po in many schools kasi po sa extreme heat, we might face the same problem po sa 2025 and 2026 dahil sa projection po ng DepEd 2026 to 2027 pa maibabalik sa old school calendar yung pasok ng mga bata. So ang hiling po ng ibang mga sektor, baka daw po pwedeng pabilisin para hindi na po mahirapan yung mga bata. Ibalik na po sa April, May yung bakasyon nila. Ano pong take nyo dito?
Oo. Ay, ang problema talaga yan. Ang naging problema niya is the climate change. Dahil nagbago ang weather, iba yung season, kagaya ngayon. At hindi naman natin inaasahan na ganito. Well, usually by now, napakainit na. Pero maaga pa, mainit na talaga. Kaya kailangan namin mag-adjust. So, constant yan, hindi naman baka, siyempre, hanggat maaari, gusto natin balik sa dati. Dahil I think medyo may consensus na talaga na mas maganda yung dating schedule. Kaya hindi naman sinasabi na hindi natin gagawin before next year or the year after that. Susubukan namin gawin, sa aming palagay, baka mahirapan pa tayo. Ngunit hanggat may paraan, gagawin natin ng paraan para mapaaga at mapabilis ang pagbalik sa normal na schedule ng mga bata.
Next question, Julie Baisa, 1PH.
Sir, ano po yung inaasahan nating specific commitments or gains from the trilateral summit po in Washington?
Well, this is essentially an agreement between the United States, Japan, and the Philippines on cooperation in terms of maintaining security and freedom of navigation in the South China Sea. And that is the essence of it. But of course, it will contain more details in the sense of how that intercooperation will be implemented. So that is what we are going to discuss now when we go to Washington and speak with Prime Minister Kishida and with President Biden.
Crisel Insigne, IBC 13.
Hi.
Sir, sinabi po kahapon sa NHA na aprobado na po yung budget for Cavite-Bataan Interlink Bridge. So, kailan po yung possible na matatapos po ito? Tsaka, ano po yung tulong na ito sa economy dahil madadagdagan daw po
Anong
yung...
tulong
sa economy po dahil madadagdagan daw po yung mga trabaho para pag once
Napakalaking tulong. Well, sa traffic lang, malaking bagay yun. Dahil hindi na maging dead end yung Bataan kasi may tulay na. So this is one of the big advantages of that. At very progressive naman ang probinsya ng Bataan. So we can give it even more impetus. Basta ang advantage ng kalsada ng tulay ay yung lugar na hindi masyadong madaling mapuntahan ay bubuksan mo. It will make it cheaper to transport goods, make it cheaper to transport passengers. It will make it easier for the infrastructure to be built up because siyempre may daan na at meron na tayong pwedeng gamitin. So the only downside to that is that it takes a long time. It's a 32-kilometer bridge. A 32-kilometer bridge, it is the second longest bridge in the world ang ating ginagawa. So it will take a little bit of time. But I do not see any delays. Sa ngayon, ano bang projection natin sa Bataan Cavite? Where is Well, as I said, we have started already the pre-engineering, the pre-planning. So it will take a little time, but we have to start sometime. The other bridge that we are now looking at very closely is the Panay-Guimaras Negros. That is also another long bridge that we are doing. The same thing, bubuksan mo. That's what happens is you open to business, you open to all of the opportunities, a place that did not have that access before. That's the main point of all of this. They're asking when the Bataan Cavite.
Bataan Cavite Bridge, sir. Actually, yung Bataan Cavite Bridge is a project of the Department of Public Works and Transport. No? They are now working closely with ABB. Ginagawa na rin yung detailed engineering design. No? But yung procurement mag-start na. Yung phase 1, this is from Cavite going to Bataan, no? And then Bataan going to Cavite also. Yan, ito si Secretary Bunoan. Yan.
Yes po.
Yung ano daw status nung
Yung first semester po nito, we are now inviting ho yung mga international contractors who has the experience dito sa ganitong klaseng proyekto. And by siguro itong first semester, we will now be bidding out yung dalawang land-based segments, no, sa Bataan at saka dito sa Cavite. And then by the second semester, yung additional 2 other segments. Para this year, siguro mga 4 segments. Kasi 6 na segments po yan eh. So yung mahaba yung gitna. Yung pinakamahaba hong segment nito, yung 900 meters na cable stayed bridge, cable stayed structure. Siguro baka ma-bid na rin namin ito this year.
All right?
Last question, Ms. Pia Gutierrez.
Sir, your reaction lang po on the supposed gentleman's agreement between your predecessor and China. Do you believe that the supposed agreement, gentleman's agreement on the West Philippine Sea, do you believe that the supposed agreement placed our national position at risk in the West Philippine Sea? And if so, should the former president be accountable for that?
Well, it turns out we don't know. It is a secret agreement. We don't know anything about it. There is no documentation. There is no record. There is no. We were not briefed when I came into office. Walang nagsabi sa amin na merong ganung usapan. So we're trying to really up to now, because from the former administration, iba-iba ang sagot eh. Sabi ng isang opisyal dating government official under the previous administration, there's no such agreement. Sabi naman ng isa, no, there is, and we should honor it. Sabi naman ng iba, maganda yan. Sabi ng iba, hindi maganda yan. Hindi pa namin alam kung ano ba talaga yung agreement na yan. But, kung ang sinasabi sa agreement na yan, na kailangan tayong magpermiso sa ibang bansa para gumalaw sa ating sariling teritoryo, ay mahirap siguro sundan yung ganyang klaseng agreement. I am horrified by the idea that we have compromised through a secret agreement the territory, the sovereignty, and the sovereign rights of the Philippines. That is something. We still have to clear it up. We are waiting for Ambassador Wang to come back from Beijing na umalis siya, and I asked to see him. Baka siguro sa pagbalik na. At ipaliwanag niya, sino bang kausap mo? Sino ba talagang kausap mo? Anong pinag-usapan ninyo? Anong pinag-agrihan ninyo? Was this an official thing or was it a personal thing? Ano ba ito? Dahil wala kaming record. Kahit saan ka tumingin, walang record. So sikretong ginawa lahat ito. Bakit nila ginawa? Kung gagawin man nila, ba't pa nila ginawang sikreto? Nakakapagtaka nga eh. Kaya it's not a good situation.
Sir, do you plan to talk to former President Duterte about it?
We are talking to his former officials. Maybe not the president himself, but all his former officials. Tinatanong namin, ano ba yan? Ipaliwanag niyo naman sa amin para alam namin yung ginagawa namin. And we still haven't gotten a straight answer. All right? Thank you.
Thank you.